3, 2, 1. Oh, all engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
I like to call this Inside the Crypto, and I want to share some personal crypto information that deal with Vechain, Matic, and some other cryptos that I believe you'll be greatly interested in. But first, let's get out with the shout-outs. And I want to be clear, none of these shout-outs that I'm doing is because I'm getting paid for it. No. It's just time to give some appreciation and some shine and some recognition to those projects, teams, and individuals, because there's a lot of nonsensical FUD out there that people put out and display and portray, and a lot of people are kind of caught up on the BS. And my job, what I want to do is clear up the murkiness as much as possible. So here we go, a special shout out to Jackson and to the Cream team, one of their projects, 8 Hours Foundation, and I'm going to put it up on the screen. You can see it. Vim World is coming. Collect your first Vim and enjoy instant upgrades, limited edition Voyager treasures, and free ticker symbol EHRT, rewarding our loyal community and early adopters of Vim World and the 8-hour ecosystem. Again, I'm not getting paid for this. I just want to give shine and recognition to people who deserve it, and I believe that Jackson and Cream, they deserve it, and this is one of their projects, and I said, listen, I want to give you a special shout out, so here it is. Now, I'm going to get into some Jackson and Cream team information that ties into Vechain that I believe you will be greatly interested in. But first, let me say this, that it kind of bothers me that I have to, repeat myself about getting paid to say this or say that I'm not, and to be transparent, but that's just the way the nature of this business is. And here's another thing. I don't take that holier than thou route. If you're a YouTuber and you believe in the project and you're getting paid for it, you know what? You put in hard work. Hey, get some tokens. I'm not against that. I'm really not against that. But again, these special shout outs, I'm not getting paid for it. And before we get into the inside stuff, and we're going to start with Jackson and Cream and Vechain, I also want the viewers to understand this. Do you work for free? So why would you expect a YouTuber who's putting their hard work, their time into something, and if they believe in the cryptocurrency, if they strongly believe in it, and they put their hard-earned money into it, and a cryptocurrency wants to bless them, what's wrong with that? That's just my opinion. My opinion. Now, on to Vechain. So you want to know more about, the connections, the partnerships, and what kind of goes on behind the scenes, and who are the influential, the powerful people that you might not know of, and you've kind of heard rumors about. Well, we know about PWC, we know about DNVGL, but do you know about Cream? Do you know about the Cream team? Do you know about Jackson? Do you know the connections that they have and what they're about and what they're accomplishing? And I'm just going to share this pretty interesting information. Again, of course, I'm not an idiot. I'm not going to talk about things that I can't talk about. And I'm not saying that they have disclosed to me insider things. Wrong. Not what I'm saying. But there's certain things that people don't know about, and I can share because it involves me. I was there having a role in the situation or scenario. So I believe this will be educational so that you can have more transparency of certain groups and individuals. And now Cream and Vechain. Again, a lot of shine goes to PWC, and they deserve it. A lot of shine goes to DMVGL, and they deserve it, of course. But Cream, Jackson, and the whole team deserve some shine and recognition. All right, so everyone knows how bullish I am for Vechain. Everyone knows how much I want to help and assist in any way that I can. And that goes the same for Matic and some other projects as well. So, without getting too much into details and specifics, here we go. All right, so I need to get a hold of the big dog. Who's the big dog? Sunny Lou. I don't want to go through all these obstacles and all these different things, so I go to another big dog who can connect me to the other big dog, right? I go to Jackson of Cream, and I go, Jackson, listen, this is the details. This and this and this and this. Let's set this up. Within a matter of minutes, Jackson has already set up the introduction so that I can communicate to Sunny and Sunny can communicate back to me and we can talk about things and move things further along. Now, why am I sharing this? Again, it goes back to the shine and recognition, and even though they don't want it, listen, that's another thing, but someone has to speak out for some of these people because I know how frustrating it is when people who don't know what the heck they're talking about start saying different things, and anybody with a microphone and a computer can start spewing utter nonsense about people on their platform. And you know how people are. They just hear it. Oh, that's just the way it is. So I know how frustrating that is. And let me tell you, I partook of that as well. And I had a little subliminal war with Cream. And now I want the truth to come out as much as possible and to say to everyone, there's two sides to every story. And if you're very bullish on Vechain, a lot of credit has to go to Cream. All right? For a lot of the success that Vechain has, a lot of the partnerships and things that are happening with Vechain and connections, yes, again, DNVGL absolutely deserves a lot of credit. Yes, PWC deserves a lot of credit. Absolutely. But don't forget about Cream. They deserve a lot of credit, a lot of recognition, a lot of shine, and they won't ask for it, but I'm going to do my part in whatever way I can because I know the truth and I want to share that, hey, they deserve it. And if you're part of this VFam, Vechain community, and you're big on Vechain, and you come across Cream either on Twitter or Telegram or whatever capacity it is, show them some love and some appreciation for some of the bullish things that are happening inside the whole Vechain ecosystem. Ladies and gentlemen, you got to understand, Vechain is not your ordinary type of crypto, okay? There's a lot of power, okay? A lot of power, a lot of influence, a lot of deep connections with Vechain and other powerful groups and individuals that have a lot of say of what takes place around the world. I'm saying this so that you can have a clear understanding of what Vechain and the individuals and groups that are associated inside that family of Vechain, okay, so that you can see the roles they play and how pivotal and how important they all are, okay? I believe I've made my case, and I hope you understand my point and what I'm trying to say. And another thing, inside families, there's always things that happen. Arguments, disagreements, it's all good, but it stays in the family. I also want to give a special shout out to Oliver of Cream and someone who's very close to me. What I just said about these disagreements in family and things like that will be like, whoa, where did that come from? That's more of a personal insider thing that most of you won't get, but I wanted to put it out in this type of way. All right, now, moving on to Matic. Now, this is pretty interesting so that you can understand the team. Again, this is inside the cryptocurrency and things that I'm a part of so I can share about it. And again, I'm not an idiot. I'm not going to go and disclose the whole details of certain things, but it's really interesting, and I believe you would want to hear this. So, there's a very popular crypto out there that, if I was to say the name, everybody in the crypto space would definitely recognize. Well, let me say this, it's not Vechain, all right? This story that I'm going to talk about with Matic. Just to be clear, it's not Vechain, so get that out of your head, because a lot of people would say, well, it's got to probably be Vechain. No, not Vechain. That's all I'm going to say. And I'll say this as well, it's not Ethereum. And another thing, Ethereum is bigger than Vitalik. So a lot of people say Vitalik's Ethereum when it's actually Ethereum's Vitalik, all right? I don't want to get too much into that right now, but there's a lot of development, a lot of developers, and Ethereum is way bigger than Vitalik. I'll just leave it like that. I speak to a lot of those developers. Now, back to the Matic story. This goes to show you how great, how smart, how deeply respected the Matic developers are, the Matic team are within those who know what's actually happening in the crypto space. So within the peers of Matic, there is a deep respect and high, well-thought regard when it comes to Matic and the whole team, developers, everyone, when it comes to Matic. Believe me, I know this not just from this story, again, from developers, again, like Ethereum, that talk highly about Matic, okay? Now, this well-known crypto, I have a connection with. And there were certain things that I started mentioning about Matic. So they said, listen, we know they have great developers. we need help with this. We would like the Matic developers to help us out with this situation. Now, do you know how many cryptocurrency projects are out there? Do you know how many developers are out there? Why they want to choose Matic? It's all in the details. This is a well-regarded, highly thought of team when it comes to Matic. Don't listen to the BS. Don't listen to the FUD. Again, I can talk personally about Chandresh, about Sandeep, and how hard they work, okay? They're deeply respected by Coinbase, Binance. I mean, again, when you're talking about the top cryptos, they know Matic, and Matic knows them, all right? I'll say it like that. But again, it's to show you that Matic is not just your ordinary crypto. They're doing big things. They have big connections. They're well respected, and they are a powerful force in this crypto space. If you don't know Matic, get to know Matic. Believe me, I'm inside this world, and I understand more than ever that Matic is not just Matic Network, all right? And I'll be honest, in the beginning, didn't know too much, but I'm smart. I like to listen to other smart individuals, developers, and see other powerful cryptos. And when they start talking highly about a crypto like Matic, and you put two and two together and you get further information and you go deeper into it, and you're like, wow, okay, this is another special crypto. A lot of people talk nonsense. They don't know what they're talking about. But when you understand and you see things from a whole different dimension, and you can analyze and say, wow, this person, that person, wow, we're talking with Matic. Yeah, we're talking with Matic. And all the names that we know of already. And I'm like, man, this Matic team, and no wonder Binance and Coinbase, and no wonder people that I talk to, they're like, yeah, that's a real deal crypto. So I'm like, wow, I have now, not saying that I didn't have a respect for Matic, but I have a greater and deeper appreciation and respect, and knowing how hard they work. Again, in regards to Matic. I just want to share a little bit about this. I can't get into too much specifics, but just trying to be a help to you guys so you can understand where I'm coming from, because sometimes it can be very, very frustrating, and a lot of these cryptos can't talk about certain things because of NDAs, and I know that they just want to tell you, like, shut up, you don't know what you're talking about, things are happening, things are going to take place. If you're worried about the price right now, then you miss out when things are about to blow up and flourish and prosper in the way that it will, because of all the things that are taking place. All right, guys, I believe this was a great help. I believe there was a lot of information in here. I believe I did it correctly without sharing details that cannot be shared. Again, stay blessed, be blessed, and you already know. Let's go.